Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Raptor X Games, and today we are back once again in Vintage Story, and today we are going to get started on our iron journey. So I was able to crush the iron ore that we got in the last video. End up with 128 plus the 7 there, so 135 nuggets of hematite, which will turn into iron bloom with 20 of those. So we've got essentially 6. Yeah, 6 iron bloom there. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab each of these. Oops. Strange. There we go, each of those, and we can go ahead and we can craft these. There we go, just like that, and we'll have a bloomery chimney. I am going to do this down here. Let's see, I don't really have room that way, so I'm gonna go ahead and we'll dig out a little bit more area over here. Let's go for that one there. There we go. There we go. That'll give us just a little bit of a bloomery, or an area for bloomery there. There we go. And go ahead and put that on top. Excellent. So we've got a bloomery now. To do this now, we're going to need let's go and we'll transfer these over. I've got some of those. Stairs, or if they're all down. Anyway. Time is it? 19:13. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab some coal from here. 5, 6, I believe we need. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll transfer over as much coal, or as much iron as we can. Go ahead and put those into here. Add fuel. Maybe add smeltables first. Okay, 120. There we go. And now we can go ahead and ignite it. There we go. Alright. And we've got our first bloomery load of iron smelting there. We're going to go ahead and sleep for the rest of the night. I'm going to pick that up. There we go. And then we'll place it again. I'm going to close the door here. Some food. There we go. We'll make it through the night that way there. And we're going to go ahead and sleep, and hopefully we'll wake up in the morning and have a load of iron. I think, I don't know if it'll work overnight or not. I think it's kind of one of those things that it's got to actually have a decent amount of time. So, yep, still cooking away in there. While that's going, we are going to go ahead and make sure that we have the stuff that we need as far as space. And we're going to put the iron back as we shift control. There we go. Oh, got some monsters outside. Have to deal with them in a moment. Go ahead and we'll put that back and that back. And we have some grass in it. Good, we'll go ahead and put those away as well. Start. Alright, good, we've got space there. Goodness gracious. There. Oh. My goodness. Let's go ahead and we'll harvest these. I don't think that one can get in. Ooh. Let's take that. Nothing there. Well, at least we're getting something from all of these. And nothing there. A little bit of damage there, I suppose. We got another drifter in, or not a drifter, sorry, we shattered to create a returning point. Interesting. Alright. And then we've got another rusty gear here. And some flax fibers. So, not totally unprofitable. I'll go get some food here, because I think that'll help me to heal up a little quicker. And it looks like our iron is finished. So, I'm going to go ahead and we'll transfer these back over there. There we go, and we'll grab some food. There we go. That back up there. We'll close this off so that we've got another safe point. Alright, and our iron bloom are finished, so we've got to break this apparently. There we go. And how many? We got back 8. So we'll need some more of those. I'm going to go ahead and we'll grab some more of the so we'll need some grass. There we go, dry grass. We've got sticks, we've got firewood. We're gonna need a bunch more of the fire bricks. We're gonna need raw ones. So let's go ahead and we'll grab those. We've got 24 here. Iron bloom, temperature 70. Okay, these might be temperature sensitive then. Let's go ahead and I think we're gonna need our hammer. Not sure if I need a copper hammer for this one, for this one, or if I can use it, or if I have to have a bronze one. I suppose we'll see here in a little bit. All right. There we go, so we've just got to knock off the chunks, and then sure exactly what I had there, but oh, it's probably too cold. There we go, too cold to work. All right, so we're gonna need to $82. Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and we'll take that back off of there then. I partially worked iron bloom and iron bloom. Okay, so we definitely will need to work on those before we can turn those into anything that we can actually work. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a couple charcoal here. There we go. And we'll go ahead and put our fuel into there. And put that one in and... Oh. Okay. And go ahead and heat that up then. And that's gonna heat back up to working temperature here. I think we should be able to work that at, about 1,000 degrees or so. So we'll take some of that out and then we'll put another one in. There we go. There we go. And then we'll need strange, it's not working that way. Alright. There we go. Alright. There we go. And then we've just got to break those two off. There we go. Alright, iron ingot. Alright. Apparently this is a bit of a process. And we'll go ahead and so, let's see here. We'll need to move these that way. This is actually, I mean, it's takes a little while. But it's kind of satisfying. Alright, and then... Oops. There we go, and then we'll go 1... And there we go, and break off these last 2. There we go. Alright, so that's got 3 iron ingots now. We'll have to resmelt those to turn those into any sort of tools. But we're like one step away from getting iron tools. I'm definitely going to create one of these iron falxes. Because I want to get rid of those particular nasties much easier and not have to worry about durability on them. And then I also want to go ahead and we could probably make an iron axe and an iron pickaxe as well with the other 2. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll put those in, and I should probably make an iron hammer, honestly, as well as an iron falx and an iron axe. And because the bronze pickaxe, we've still got plenty of durability for cutting out the rest of that. Put this back up there. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and we'll make... and scythe. Do we not have an iron falx? Hang on. Saw blade. Knife blade. Padlock. Don't see. Oh, there we go. Iron falx head. Okay. Yep. The majority of this has got to go that way anyway, so let's go this way now. There we go, and then the rest of this will come this way. Excellent. Let's go ahead and we'll take that off of there as well. And I'm going to go ahead and make an iron hammerhead. Because I've learnt my lesson. We want to make sure that we've got plenty of tools. Oh, yep, okay. So we're just going to bring... There we go. And then... let's see, here we'll go this way. And like that. Excellent. Alright, so we've got an iron hammer and an iron fox head. Sweet. Attack power, attack tier 4. Excellent. Alright. And then we've got an iron hammerhead as well. And an iron hammer. No more copper. Oh, this is going incredibly well. Alright. We're going to need some more grass to put these down. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, we're gonna need to go get some more of that. So grab some more food here. Boy, it's quite a process to get these. And I'm gonna need to see about getting some more food here pretty soon. But for right now, we are gonna sally forth and destroy the monsters. Alright, boys. Your turn. Yeah, that's right. Alright. You'd better run, Botorn. Your day has come. Oh, so much faster. Alright. Alright, nothing from that one. Let's go check this one. My goodness, we've got another devil's butthole, as I've heard them referred to. Sitting outside. Another temporal gear. Very iron rusty gear, sorry. There we go. Very nice. Alright. Let's go ahead and we're going to cut the grass that we need. I'm going to get a whole bunch of it because I'm going to need to... we're going to need to burn or, you know, use the kiln on a lot of these. And then we've got plenty of sticks still. Those only use like 8 apiece. So I'm just going to harvest as much grass as I can. I suppose I could probably use a scythe on this too. For a large area of effect. Alright, that should be plenty of grass. 41. I'm going to go ahead and we'll pop back down the hole here as well. And we'll grab a bunch more iron here. suppose we'll grab some more granite. While we're down here digging it up. There is a lot of iron down here. Which I'm quite happy of course. I'll take all I can get. I'm so glad this was an easy search instead of having to, you know, dig for ages to try and find it. Oh, I'm out of space. Alright, there we go. Let's do that. So we're actually grabbing our iron. There we go. Yeah, this is quite a large deposit. Oh, this thing is huge. Put that on. Wow. This thing is absolutely massive. I'm gonna have more iron here that we know what to do with. Uh-oh! Hang on, that's not good. We've got water in our mine now. Oh well. We'll have to fill it in at some point, but... Oh, you know what? Suppose I could mine. Suppose I could mine a stone block out of here and take care of it. I guess for right now we'll just mine this area until we get a full stack of iron. Which looks like it's going to be a possibility, actually. Wow. There is just a bunch of it in here. Which, of course, I'm not complaining about this. It's like the little copper and tin deposits that we've been running into. We're like, oh, look, we've got a little bit. No, this is a massive amount. Oh, this is glorious. And what else can we drop here? I think I need everything else. Actually, there we go. We'll go ahead and drop the knife. And this is basically going to mean that we can just essentially work overnight if we wanted to. Because we're going to have enough to keep us busy now inside for quite a while. We are going to need a bunch more coal. So I'm going to see, I guess, a couple things. I think I've got a coal deposit somewhere that I have marked. So I may need to see about doing that. What time is it? 5:57? Might be about time to actually, we're gonna run out of bronze pickaxe durability here for too much longer, so I think I'm just gonna mine until we hit the end of that. Wow. There is just a ton of iron down here. Alright, I think I've hit the end of it there. It looks like we hit it kind of right on the edge too, or very close to it, so it was very fortunate that we hit it where we did. There we go. Kind of hitting the end of it here, it looks like. Wow. It's just a bunch of it. Five. $61, $62, $63, and $64. Excellent. All right. We are going to go ahead and head up. There's still a little bit of it there. Yeah, we've got a ton of iron down here still. Re-equip our fox here. Because we're going to be running up into the night time, it looks like. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Alright, we're going to see if we can pop into the house here, and there we go. Alright. We've got a couple of torches still, so I'm going to go ahead and put a couple of those out. There we go, good. So that we avoid any nasties spawning inside the house, hopefully. There we go. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple more torches here. I don't think you can ever really have too many of those. I'm going to break that one. And I'm going to break this one again. And put that one there. So I'm pretty sure that resets the timer on those. And we'll light that one up as well. And time to pop off to bed. Seems like there's a lot of them out there now. I don't know if it's just like cranked up because the activity is high, or they know I've got iron tools now, so they're like, ah, we can go get him. Either way, we have made great strides today, so let's go ahead and we'll get the rest of this grass put down. There we go. And we'll put this down as well and get that lit. Got a thunderstorm going out there, or should be shortly. Go ahead and light those up as well so that we can make another bloomery here shortly. How many do we have out there? At least a couple. Oh, and it's raining to beat the band. Lightning strikes and everything. Good thing we've got some fuel in here. 17 charcoals. We'll need 6 of it for the bloomery. Well, we're going to run out of space. Alright, well that's going to be it for today's video. I've run out of time once again. I'm going to be going back to Eco Friday morning. So we've made it to the Iron Age here. But yeah, my Eco server starts up again. And so I'm going to be jumping over to that. 28. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to be jumping over that Monday. Oh, sorry, Friday morning. Yeah. Alright, so that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.